This is BBC News. It is 8 o'clock. I'm Christian Fraser, live in Manchester. The father and brother of the Manchester bomber have been arrested in Libya. Before carrying out the attack, Salman Abedi travelled to Libya and possibly Syria as well. Police believe he was not acting alone.
It's very clear that this is a network that we are investigating, and as I've said, it continues at a pace. There's extensive investigations going on.
Here in the northwest, police have arrested a fifth man in connection with the incident. He was detained in Wigan. Police say he'd been carrying a package. In another development, the New York Times has published photographs of what appear to be the remnants of the bomb and the backpack it was being carried in on Monday night. An off-duty policewoman was among the 22 who were killed. Police say they now know the identities of all the victims. And hundreds of troops have been deployed in prominent sites around the UK as Britain's threat level is raised to critical, the highest there is. Very good evening and welcome to Manchester. We're in St Anne's Square in the heart of the city, and you'll see behind me that there are now a growing sea of flowers that are being laid. There are plenty of focal points actually for flowers and candles around the city, but this is just one of them. You will see that there are all sorts of heartfelt messages and also chalk messages that have been left on the floor here. I'm looking at the Manchester Bee, love hearts, messages of solidarity and of course sympathy with those who were killed. We now know the identities of 14 of those that were killed, including an off-duty policewoman, we were told this afternoon, who was in the foyer when the bomb went off. And we're also learning a lot of the detail about the bomber, Salman Abedi, 22 years old, grew up here in Manchester. He was enrolled at Salford University, and today there have been arrests in the city and also in Libya connected with him. So let's tell you a little bit about the key developments. First of all, officers here in the UK have now made 5 arrests, including a man in Wigan who was seen carrying a suspicious package. In addition, the father and the second brother of the Manchester suicide bomber have been arrested by Libyan police. And another significant development this evening is that the publication by the New York Times of photographs, leaked photographs, we must presume, of what appear to be the remnants of the bomb from Monday night. The BBC understands that the bomber is thought to have detonated a device which was probably built by someone else. Our security correspondent Frank Gardner saying that the bomber was merely a mule, so he'd been trained or radicalised and had taken the bomb into the foyer. The terror threat alert therefore represents the fact that a bomb maker may still be at large. Hundreds of troops have been deployed around the country to protect key sites, including at Downing Street and at Buckingham Palace. And as I was telling you, an off-duty female police officer has been named, well, not named yet actually, but we've been told that she was there. She's among the 22 killed in Monday's attack. We also understand her husband is critically ill and also 2 children who had been at the concert. We'll have all the latest developments from here in Manchester, but first let's get a full account of the day's events from our special correspondent Gavin Hewitt.